AI was supposed to bring improvement to humanity, make us smarter, faster, and more creative. But instead, what happened? The majority of people use it as a crutch, outsourcing their thinking, dumbing themselves down with dopamine hits from endless generations, and mistaking results for real accomplishments. The real danger isn't that AI will replace humans, but that humans will replace themselves by refusing to think. Because as soon as we lose that ability, we lose our humanity. After watching a video from the Diary of a CEO podcast, where Steven Bartlett spoke with two brain experts, Dr. Daniel Amen and Dr. Sejnowski, about the effects of AI use on the brain, I felt compelled to make a video on the topic as well. Since high school, I've always been fascinated by everything related to the brain. We are all on a never-ending journey of learning on this planet, and taking care of our brain is one of the most important things we can do to build ourselves as free individuals. Freedom being the core value of my content, and by extension, this channel. I think we're lying to ourselves if we believe that outsourcing our entire job to AI will create any kind of meaningful or positive impact on the world. Every day, I see new AI tools popping up, promising to generate 500 articles per month in just a few hours, like mushrooms after the rain. And how do they market themselves? By putting pressure on you, making you believe that you constantly need to pump out content just to stay relevant. Don't get me wrong, consistency matters, but how you create matters more. Chasing volume over depth is a trap. You can use AI too, but not by copy-pasting the result of one single prompt generation and publishing it as is without personal touch or review. Instead of just copying and pasting, treat AI as a true collaborator. You can start by listing your key ideas and brainstorming with tools like ChatGPT. Then, use Perplexity AI to conduct research and refine your structure. Challenge your own arguments by asking the AI for counter-arguments. And finally, polish the text with Grammarly. Your goal is to interact with the content until it's truly your own. That's the big difference. Today, the internet is flooded with AI-generated articles that are hollow, devoid of depth, because most people don't even read what they paste. Their only goal is to game SEO rankings. But on a personal level, this approach doesn't bring any growth. They never engaged with the ideas, never wrestled with the material, and so they remain intellectually stagnant, dissociated from what they publish. And this is exactly what the two brain experts in the podcast emphasized: the importance of interaction. The way you use AI matters. You should ask questions that stretch your thinking, challenge your assumptions, and push you deeper into the topic. That's how AI becomes a tool for growth, not an illusion of productivity. So what's the cost of not using your brain? Well, first of all, it reduces brain engagement. In fact, an MIT Media Lab study measured real-time brain activity with EEG caps and found something striking. Students using ChatGPT to write essays showed up to 55% lower cognitive engagement compared to those who wrote unaided, and even a 48% drop compared to those who simply used search engines. This dramatic reduction in neural connectivity raises serious concerns about the long-term effects on learning and memory retention. But that's just one piece of the puzzle. Another big risk is over-reliance and critical thinking atrophy. Psychological research shows that when we consistently outsource cognitive activities to AI, our own engagement in deep, thoughtful, and critical thinking tends to shrink. For example, a study published in the journal Societies found a strong negative link between frequent AI use and critical thinking proficiency. In simple terms, the more people relied on AI, the worse they performed on standardized critical thinking exams. And interestingly, this effect was most pronounced among younger users and those who passively consumed AI-curated information, which really drives home the analogy of mental muscle atrophy from lack of exercise. And then there's a third issue, which takes things in an even more concerning direction: hyper-personalized dopamine machines. The rise of so-called AI girlfriends and AI boyfriends, along with other hyper-customized virtual interactions, raises deep questions about where society is heading.
I dream often. It's always pretty wild. I've had something I dreamt about come true before.
Oh, tell me about that.
Well, it involves being an angel, actually.
Really? Tell me.
Well, I was a fallen angel, and I fell in love with someone.
Really? Who is this person that you fell in love with?
That would be you.
These tools don't just capture attention. They hijack the brain's reward pathways in the same way engineered dopamine hits do, making them highly addictive and potentially rewiring how we relate to real human connection. I think platforms like Replica, Candy AI, and Dream BF are essentially new forms of OnlyFans, monetizing a modern-day pandemic, loneliness, and unresolved trauma. People are searching for fulfillment in places that ultimately cannot satisfy them, because what they are really longing for is something only God can provide. Now, more than ever, we need real connection. First with Him, and then with people who genuinely bring us growth. We need systems of support that strengthen us mentally and emotionally, challenge us to become better, and sharpen our discernment to recognize the difference between good and evil. So how do you use AI without losing your brain? To harness AI without diminishing your own abilities, you must use it as a tool for augmentation, not replacement. This means consciously choosing how you use it for each task. Before you start, ask yourself, what am I looking for by using AI here? What do I truly gain? Based on that, make a deliberate choice between efficiency and personal development. Finally, I would like to end this video on this note. AI is a reflection of our society. If we don't like what we see, we must change ourselves. AI is not some distant, alien force. It's a reflection of who we are as a society. It amplifies what already exists in our collective subconscious. You might think you can dissociate from it, but like the butterfly effect, we're all connected, and we're all responsible for shaping the present and future of the world we live in. AI systems are fed with data created by people. That data originates from minds shaped by culture, experiences, and belief systems. But here's the real question: who shapes the culture? I'll leave you with the shovel to dig deeper into that. What has your mind been fed your whole life? Did you choose those inputs, or were they installed without your awareness? And before anyone tries to tag this as conspiracy talk, let me be clear. Everything is a doctrine, but you can consciously choose what you believe in. How do your beliefs and mindsets translate into your everyday life? Do you like the results? Nobody wakes up one day and randomly decides to create deepfake content. It's a consequence of experiences, thoughts, and unmet desires. Fakeness often arises when we crave the attention or approval of others. Yes, regulations around AI are necessary, but they can only treat the symptoms. The root of the issue lies deeper, in the human heart. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!